Canado. Number 14, Natalia Marin. Number 17, Tamara Kimmich. Number 24, Emma Noble. Number 27, Riley William. Number 30, Taylor Draco. And number 31, Chelsea Hendra. The Purples are coached by Steve Horn and assisted by Phil Hayes and Dakota Curtis. And now, your Huntington University Monsters. Starting in goal, number 1, Ireland, Ireland. Number 3, James Leone. Number 6, Mary Carter. Number 8, Katie Bloom. Number 12, Reagan Samuelson. Number 15, Ella Pilar. Number 17, Sarah Pisco. Number 19, Madison Zamatata. Number 25, Blair Stevens. Number 28, Anna Johnson. And number 32, Paige White. The Purples are coached by David Lewis, who is assisted by Matt Villa and Autumn DeMont. The officials for this afternoon's match are Eduardo Nieto, Kevin Warren, and Paul Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to stand at this time if you are able. Bow your heads and remove your hats and remain silent as we pray before today's contest. Please remain standing after the prayer and honor America as we play our national anthem. Lord, we thank you so much for this beautiful day, for the respite in the weather. We thank you for the safe travels that Cleary University had in getting here. We pray for wisdom for the officials and coaches. We pray for strength and safety and help for the players on the field. Help us to honor you in all that we do this afternoon, and help us to praise you in what we do. Amen.
What were you in there?
Paisley White.
Yeah, let's take that. Let's take the replay.
Entering the game for the Foresters, number 14, Sophie Shepard. Substitution for Cleary University, number 18, Alyssa Bennett. And coming in for the fourth, number 27, Kayla Allen. Coming to the main for the Cougars, number 2, Kayla Allen. substitutions, first for Cleary, coming into the game, number 13, Chris Overhill. And number 20, Maya Adams. And entering the game for the Foresters, number 10, Taylor Flynn.
Keep everything plugged in.
And number 16, Gianna Simon.
So I feel from Chicago, yeah, from Chicago, but we only see everyone else to see. Alaska is like close to the state. It's like you know how like the US is I was at 6, almost 7. 6 and 7. 7 on black. Like 3.5 hours. And then the flight back was like 10 hours. Yeah, that was almost 7
I totally agree with that.
Substitutions, Sarah Wesley and Shane Christine.
Yeah, go to the MCA. Go to the MCA. Go to the MCA. Adam needs you over there.
substitutions. Number 7, Cleary, and Maya Doppel. On the last goal was by number 16, Gianna Simons. Substitution number 15, April Gillespie. And coming in for the Foresters, number 29, Greta Huntington. number 34, Olivia Stone, and number 28, Sorghum Bjorn Abelter. And for the boys, for subbing in number 26, Allison Oppenheimer.
Because they ran on the same board.
Other than that,
coming into the choristers are number 30, Courtney Marie.
You know what I mean? There's a difference between see, John
fire. It's on the... Ah! He made it! Oh my...
I'm Megan Hosteller. I'm the producer of the In the Beginning, Our Purpose event, and currently we are getting ready for Britt Nicole to come in and just have an intimate worship night with here at HU with all of our students. We're currently getting ready for the camera team to come in, as well as the lighting and everything like that. Our whole team has just put in a lot of effort and time into this event, and we're just really excited to see how it pays off.
One of the big goals for this project is from our community. We want to bring people into this worship night to come in and have a really great experience, to be impacted. We want people to come in and worship God, and ultimately the goal is about finding our purpose. A lot of people are trying to figure out, hey, what's my purpose? Where am I supposed to be going? What am I supposed to be doing the next 5-10 years? There's going to be a lot of change happening. So what am I supposed to be doing? So the goal of the event is to help people find that purpose through worshiping God, through asking the Holy Spirit to grant us wisdom in these moments, grant us wisdom this night as we sing praises to you, as we receive wisdom from you, as we receive your truth tonight, and ultimately come together in a corporate community to praise you together.
When I saw the name of this, actually the first time I saw it, I think was like on Instagram, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. In the beginning, our purpose, like this is truly why we were designed and created, was to worship God, you know. And so I love the name of it. I love that, you know, they had a heart and a vision to bring this to their school. And honestly, I've just been so excited, like leading up this whole month. Just my spirit has felt really excited and stirred for what God is going to do tonight. What's cool about it is it doesn't feel like it's about like one particular person. It just feels like, even the way it's set up, it just feels like this is about everyone and just coming together for one purpose.
He's reminding us tonight of our identity in him, that we're sons, we're daughters, and we're loved. And so we're going to sing a song about that. We want you guys to sing it with us. It says that we truly are worth more than gold. All right, put your hands together, come on. I want to hear you sing it out, all right? If you know it, let me hear you sing it. You were walking on the moon, now you're feeling low, oh, oh. What they said wasn't true, nah, you're beautiful, oh. Sticks and stones break your bones, I know what you're feeling. Words like those won't steal your glow. You're one in a million. This is for all the girls, boys all over the world. Whatever you've been told, you're worth more than gold. So hold your head up high, it's your time to shine. From the inside out it shows, you're worth more than gold. Yeah, let's go, put your hands together, come on, hey. Everybody keeps worth more than gold. Yeah. You're worth more than gold. Do y'all believe that tonight? Yes, hey. I'm worth more than gold. Yes, you are, baby. Yes, you are. You're worth more than gold. I believe it, I believe it. I believe it, I believe it. I'm worth more than gold. Yeah. I'm worth more than gold. Greater than you are.
Sam. No. But thank you for being patient. Yeah, that's all right. 524, 250. All of a sudden on here. None of that.
Test, test, test. Cleary University Cougars against the Huntington Foresters. You tell me when I need to start. We want to welcome you into King Track and Field Stadium. We want to apologize for some technical difficulties there in the first half. We hope you enjoyed watching that first half. If you're a Forester fan, it's a happy first half, a 2-0 lead as we head in to the second half of this game between the Cleary University Cougars and the Huntington Foresters. As always, we want to thank you for tuning in to FDN Sports. I want to thank the people working on the broadcast here today and the crew for getting this figured out. And we will hopefully have the rest of this broadcast for you with some commentary. The Foresters were led in that first half. The second goal scored for the Foresters was the first collegiate goal for Sophie Shepard. The first one was a goal by a midfielder for the Foresters, Paige Weiss. That is her second goal in 2 career games against Cleary University. So she's had their number here in her career, and she nets another one for the Foresters today. Try to do our best to, as we mentioned, bring this to you. Coming from the studio here at Huntington University, the great facilities of Huntington University. It looks like the Foresters are running out a similar lineup here in the second half against Cleary, looking for their first win of the season. Foresters in their home whites going left to right on your screen. Cleary in the dark blues. The Foresters looking to take care of business at home, their first regular season home game this year. You see the Foresters picking up on the offensive side right now. Hooley's got it on the left wing, doing her best. Sends one into the box. No one's going to get to it, but Cleary's going to come up on the end. It's a Forester running it down, and now it's crossed over to the right side. Cotter loses it, and it goes all the way back onto the Foresters' defensive side of the pitch, and they'll have to reset here. Foresters coming off a 2-14 season last year. They're looking to just get one total win behind that total here today if they can win their first home game. Foresters have worked it nicely offensively. They had several other chances in that first half, but you talk about someone making an instant impact. Sophie Shepard with her first career goal today. She had several other attempts on goal, and in her first collegiate game, a Foresters defeat, she had 6 shots overall, 3 on goal. Take you through who started for the Foresters here today in goal, and still in goal is Ireland Arney. She's out of Austin, Texas, having a great start to her season. Ella Sorencioni also got the start. She had assists in the first game of the year and continues to bring pressure offensively as a defender for this Foresters team. As you see the Foresters trying to add another one on, and this one goes just wide as the Foresters had a clear shot to make it 3-0, but instead it remains 2-0. Take a look at this replay. Just the goalie to beat, but just stretches out wide right. Foresters were looking for their 3rd goal of the afternoon, could not add it there. Mary Cotter also got the start up top. She's wearing number 6. She's one of the lone seniors on this team. We've already seen Katie Hooley along with Reagan Henderson. Ella Theard is also out there. And Sarah Dispro, Madison Pamakata. And rounding off the lineup for the Foresters, Hannah Johnson and Paige Weiss, who scored that first half goal. The Foresters led by the 5th-year man, David Lewis. He's had 6 all-conference honors players in his time here so far. And before he came to HU, he was at Houghton College for 28 years, and he was just one of 25 coaches in college soccer history with 400 wins. So he's trying to reset this Foresters soccer program, and it's looking good here today. A hot afternoon at Huntington University. Already had one water break in the first half, as now Cleary's trying to get things going offensively, but quickly intercepted by the Foresters. Foresters continue to play strong out wide to their wings. You see Simons on the end of this one. She's trying to rip through the defense and does just that. Little space here for the Foresters, that being Weiss. She sends it out wide. Trying to play through the middle of the pitch for the Foresters, and Cleary intercepts. Weiss seen a lot of the ball today, sends it long down the right side. On the end of it is Cotter. Cotter's been busy on offense today. Tries to beat the defender, just gets by. Throws it in. Weiss back on it. Tries to cut inside, can't do so, and Cleary will have to settle with knocking this one out of play for a throw-in. 40 minutes left. Huntington 0-1 on the year. Cleary the same. Foresters looking for another. This shot's blocked away inside the box. Foresters recover. That drops down to Weiss. She's looking for her second of the game. Long attempt, can't find it. Cotter now, one-on-one through the defense, and a nice diving save there by McGrath. Keeps it 2-0. Looks like Cotter was offsides either way. So a couple of attempts. Cotter sneaks too far offside, and that is another missed opportunity for the Foresters, but still 2-0 here over Cleary. Foresters have done a nice job in the middle of the pitch today, coming up with those loose balls and winning the first ball coming from McGrath, the goalkeeper for Cleary. Cleary now going to try to get some offense going on their own. Still not out of this game, plenty of time to get back into it, but once again the Forester defense nearly takes away any opportunity they have. Cleary working through the middle. A couple of 1-2 touches here, and once again the Foresters able to cut it out of the box. Huntington trying to clear this one away. As a dangerous pass there is made by Cleary. It is kept in bounds. Now a ball sent towards the 18-yard box, and it looks like the ball was out before that ball could be sent in. Look at some of the statistics from the first game for the Foresters this season. They were defeated 2-1 at St. Mary Woods, I should say. HU had 19 shots in that game, 5 corners, 12 on goal, but they were unable to connect. It took a really strong standing performance by the goalkeeper from the home team, and that's exactly what she came up with. Cirincione trying to use some tricks in the middle of the pitch. She does get away here, and now she'll start moving to the middle of the pitch. That's actually Theard, I should say. Foresters continue to play out of that back line. Cleary trying to put the pressure on. This ball is sent ahead, and it should be an easy pickup there for Ernie, and it is. Ernie has been a really strong piece for this Foresters team. Already 2 solid performances to start this year. Foresters intercept again. Weiss trying to come up with a loose ball. She does that. The defender goes down. Sends this one up top. Cotter out wide, tries to play it in. Foresters just can't get on the end of it. And it's McGrath coming up with a loose ball. The Foresters had a chance once again to add on to that lead, but just coming up short was the Forester attacker. Looks like that was Hooley trying to get in there once again. Foresters intercept back the other way. Lots of open space here. Ball ahead, trying to get on the end of it is the Foresters once again, and able to keep it in is Johnson. She centers it. It's played away, but Cirincione is there, and it's a free kick, it looks like, for Cleary down on their defensive end. Take a look at Cleary University Cougars. They have a fairly new coach on their side as well. Steve Horn, in just his second season, played college baseball at Western Michigan. Also played 1 year of professional baseball, and he got the job back in 2021, like I mentioned, he had 15 years of experience at the high school level where he was a state-winning soccer coach. He's only got a few seniors on this team, 13 freshmen. Foresters in here if they could just get a touch, and it looks like it's knocked out, and it should be a Forester corner. Once again, the wings for the Foresters, Johnson and Cotter, making some noise here offensively. As you can see, Johnson trying to run this one down, and McGrath tried to handle it but couldn't do so. So Foresters will get another chance. It'll be Ella Theard who will have a chance to play this one in. A sophomore out of Fort Wayne Carroll sends this one into the box. Pretty good ball. Foresters get a head on it, but it looks like it'll go out, and that'll be a goal kick. Yeah, actually, it's a corner, so the Foresters get another chance from the opposite side. Ella Sorrencioni will be the one teeing this one up from the right corner. Foresters back-to-back chances here to put a ball into the box and see if they can add on. Sorrencioni, just a sophomore, good career start so far for her. She sends it in. McGrath punches it away. Foresters try to get on the end of it, can't do so, but it is a Forester finally getting to it, and that was Johnson who hits the ball off Cleary, and the Foresters will have a throw in. HU 2-0 advantage. We've had a couple chances here in this second half to add on. Both goals in the first half, one by Weiss and one by Sophie Shepard. Huntington's arguably best player, Caroline Shepard, out today. She's resting her leg coming off several surgeries in the offseason. She had 3 different knee surgeries. And she's trying to just get a little extra time. Coach David Lewis wanted to protect that leg a little more. Already 1 goal on the season, but you won't be seeing her out on the pitch today. Foresters intercept. They try to send a long ball up to Cotter, unable to connect. Cleary clears it away. It's ripped away by Weiss. She heads back towards the goal. She takes a long shot, and it's way over top of the goal. But the Foresters, again, continuing to put the pressure on the visiting Cougars as they continue to out-tally them in the shot department here today. McGrath has been busy trying to save and collect passes from their teammates as well. They'll play it short and now send it towards the middle. Forester there on the end of it once again. Huntington has had several good chances playing through the middle of the pitch here today. The midfielders really doing a nice job keeping possession. Send it back to Ernie, who has not given up a goal here today. Dangerous pass, but picked off by the Foresters, and then Cleary comes up with the loose ball. Working here offensively for the Cougars was Trumitt, but she gets it ripped away. Now another chance for Cleary. This one near the box, hard tackle, no call. The ref says play on. Weiss on the end of it, can't find one of her teammates. She'll get the ball back here and try to recollect on the left side. Weiss sends it up ahead. Foresters, 2 of them there, can't get to it, and Cleary will be just completely fine with playing this one out for a throw. 12 minutes gone here in the second half. Foresters look to be in charge, but still lots of time for the Cougars to come back and take advantage of some offense if they can get it going. Little quick throw in here for the Foresters. Ball centered to the middle. Chance for HU again, but McGrath comes up on the end of it. It looks like that was Julia Hamill running after that ball, and she was unable to get a toe on it and sneak it past McGrath. McGrath sends a long ball. Cleary looking for some answers here in this second half. They continue to play through their midfielder, Julian. Ball up ahead, knotted away again by the Forester defense. Cleary right now, just no answers. They've had a few really good chances. This ball sent in the middle, and it's out of play. It'll be the goal kick for Ernie. Ernie in the first game gave up 2 goals. She had 3 saves. She's coming off a year, as you can see her, watch this one go out of bounds with no harm. 14 games, 14 starts, 31 goals against. She had 93 saves last season. And as a freshman, she collected 151 saves. So definitely a good leader for this Forester side. Cleary once again back in possession. Good work here through the middle. They're still going towards the goal. This might be the best chance of the day, but it's knocked away by the Forester defense. Now Huntington a chance to counter here as they work through the right side. Cotter seeing a lot of the ball here in the second half. She'll give it up to the middle. And just knocking that away from Cleary was Sanderson. Now on the run are the Foresters again. Options down the right and left. Nice touch here to the right side. Cotter once again on the ball on the right wing. Sends it into the middle. McGrath goes up and able to knock it away, but then the Foresters nearly come up with the loose ball. Huntington still in possession. The ball centered in. No one there for HU. It's going to have to be sent towards the midline of the field. And the Foresters called for a foul here. Cleary will get the ball on a free kick. Another really good chance for Huntington. Cleary chooses to play quick. They'll go to the right side. And that's Summer Morrill who picks it up. She works alongside Taylor Franco, who now sends it into the box. Ernie there to scoop it up. Ernie willing to take some time here and see if the Foresters can collect win number 1. Cleary trying to defend in their own half. Dangerous ball here. McGrath just has to choose to kick it out with her left foot, as tracking it down once again was the Foresters' Reagan Sanderson. She couldn't get on the end, but enough pressure there to just force a throw in here for HU. Cotter continuing to do good work on the right side. She'll be the one triggering this throw in. It looks like we might have a substitution, a little break in the action here. Cotter's going to throw it in, try to get it towards the box. It's Sophie Shepard back in the game now. She puts a good ball into the middle, and she comes up on the end. Left-footed shot way wide. But right now she's already on 1 goal, looking for 2. And since she has come into the game, she's really created havoc against this Cleary defense. She continues to get shots off and make really, really challenging runs against the defense of the Cougars. And so far, 1 goal and several other shots to show for it. McGrath hands it off to her defender for the goal kick. Sends it long right about midfield. Foresters try to come up with it. Instead, it's Cleary who holds possession for just a moment and then ripped away once again. That was Mika Calvimontes trying to come up with the ball, couldn't do so. Foresters going to work through their back line, try to reset the field. Cerencioni up to Cotter. Cotter moves it towards the middle of the pitch. Cotter loses the pass there. It's Calvimontes again who knocks it away. But the Forester defense able to recollect and hand it back to Ireland. Ireland doing a nice job distributing the ball and also saving anything near the face of the goal. Foresters play this one ahead. Cotter can't keep it in. It was actually Hooley trying to run that down as they switched sides and couldn't do so. You'll see the 2 teams probably take a water break here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. It's because of an excessive heat warning here today in Huntington, Indiana. We potentially will see that again tomorrow for the men's broadcast. If you'd like to tune in for that at 7 p.m., they'll be taking on St. Xavier. Temperatures heading up towards the triple digits in Huntington, Indiana here these next few days. Cleary on the attack, can't find a way into the box. Cerencioni will pick it up and play it up to Cotter, who keeps it in. Cotter's been busy, good footwork here, and once again being hounded by a Cleary defender. Ball just sitting on the line. Cotter picks it up again. Cirencione and her trying to work two-man game there and can't do so. Cotter down on the pitch, and Calvi Montez looks like gets a throw-in for her team. Ball stays in here for Cleary. Forrester is able to clear it away. Sophie Shepard on the end of it. Shepard, a freshman out of Carmel, Indiana, gets ripped down, and that'll be just one of the first few fouls we've seen here today by either side. A couple here in this second half. Shepard doing a good job holding off her defender, and just a little too aggressive there by Anna McGee. Foresters play it forward again. They're looking for that third extra insurance goal here at home. The hopes are higher here for the Foresters this year under David Lewis. A lot of talent. Right now, Cleary trying to find some hope in this game as freshly into the game for the Foresters. Clearing that one away is Kayla Allen. HU's used a lot of different players here today, trying to keep legs fresh and willing to run hard and make hard cuts to the ball and work towards the ball. And so far today, the offense has really clicked and looked impressive against the Cleary Cougars. These two teams met last year. Cleary won the matchup 2-1. And a couple of those really key players out today for Cleary, so this team will look different here in a couple months down the road, maybe when they get into conference play. Talking to Coach Steve Horn, before the match, he said that they're missing 3 to 4 starters, just waiting on the NAIA to approve some of their transfers, some of their foreign players as well. It's kind of a long process when you're trying to get everyone on board, make sure they have enough college credits and whatever it takes to get them eligible. He's expecting this team to still compete further down the road. Shepard trying to win the ball, and she does win a throw-in as the Foresters try to work quick here. Ball's crossed in by Cirencione, no one there. Foresters do come up with it in the middle of the pitch. Cirencione on the end of it once again, Carmel native in her second year here with the Foresters. And HU will be fine with recollecting in the back with Allen. Allen's been in there a lot as a defender today, switching in and out with Hannah Johnson. HU trying to work through the middle once again. A couple of really close-knitted passes, but Cleary comes up with it. They head back the other way. They got some numbers. Through the middle is Calviantes, and she's knocked down right at the edge of the box, and it looks like the Foresters defenders did a good job just creating enough contact to knock her off her run, but not enough for a penalty, and the Foresters continue to really push off any attack for the Cleary Cougars. Cleary working through the back now. Sophie Shepard roaming right around the defenders for the Cougars. On the end of it once again, though, is Calvi Montez. She sends it forward. Good chance here for the Cougars. Great defense by Allen, making sure no one can get into the middle. Ball centered, knocked away, and HU dodges another bullet. That's going to be a foul there on the Foresters, however, so a good spot for a free kick for the Cougars if they can get something going towards the box. That was Raya Holiday, just a little too aggressive on this one, and a good step over by the Cougars offensive player there to try to work towards the box. It'll be Barnadotte who gets to send this one in. Just some of her few collegiate minutes out of Iceland. 5'8" defender trying to make something happen for her team. She'll rocket this one towards the goal, but Ernie easily picks that up. And it's another easy collection for the Forester goalkeeper, and starting to run out of time if you're the Cleary Cougars. Shepard tries to flick this one on, can't do so. Ball one back in the middle by HU. Cleary trying to send it forward, see if they can make one final move, but once again the Foresters defense playing that high line and keeping the attack of Cleary out of the box. Calvi-Montes has it now. She's done some good work since checking in, and knocking it away from her was Kayla Allen. Foresters trying to run again. Sophie Shepard has it. She's pulled down, and it looks like it's another foul. This time it's going to go on Emma Nobles out of the Netherlands. She did have a yellow in her first game of the year, so trying to avoid a second. Shepard does a really great job holding off defenders, even though she only stands at 5'4", uses her strength and holds off the defenders and picks up fouls on them. She's done that just a few times here already in this second half. Foresters once again trying to add to their win total under David Lewis, a storied career as a coach, and trying to write a new story here with the Foresters. Just 2 wins last year. They could already get to 1 here if they can hold off in these last 20 minutes of this match. Big collision between 2 players here for both sides. It looks like both will be okay, but this is the water break we were talking about. Because of the excessive heat here in Huntington, Indiana. We want to tell you a little bit about the upcoming schedule. We'll have the Foresters men's team back in action. As you see, the 2 players collide, one from each side, on trying to win the ball there. But we'll be back in action tomorrow, 7 p.m. here at Huntington University once again. It'll be the St. Xavier Cougars out of the Chicago, Illinois area coming in and playing the Huntington Foresters. Huntington coming off a thrilling draw in their first game of the year. It was Sam Dolo-Bapu who scored a goal with 11 seconds left to earn them a point in that one. And, you know, we'll talk more about that tomorrow, about how much momentum that gives Russ Lawson's guys just to squeak out a tie and not start the year in a losing manner. See a lot of the Foresters players trying to get hydrated and stay hydrated. They will have a longer break, and that's another reason why we're not seeing Caroline Shepard again today. Coming off those knee injuries, she's getting a little extra time to rest and relax and make sure she's healthy for this entire year, because she's going to be one of the top creators and goal scorers for this side on the season. Talking to her father, Jeff Shepard, who's an HU basketball legend, one of the top players in HU history, was a player of the year in the Crossroads League and a national player of the year at the NAIA level. So obviously some good genes in that family, and what a nice collection by Coach David Lewis to pick up those 2 sisters out of Carmel, Indiana for the coming years. Cleary will have the ball when we resume. It looks like 20 left on the clock. HU trying to add some goals, but Cleary trying to erase the 2-0 deficit. Ready to roll. Cleary's going to put it back into play, and they'll have a second straight throw-in. Cougars, an extremely young team, as mentioned, 13 freshmen, missing a lot of crucial pieces, and still just trying to get glued together and find a rhythm here on the young season. Ball centered in, knocked away by the Foresters once again. It was a collection of defenders for HU able to keep that one out. Kayla Allen right in the middle of it again. Sophie Shepard tries to run that one down. It's deflected off her, and it's back to the Cougars. Trying to play through the middle of the pitch and work through the midfield is Cleary. Less than 20 minutes now left in the match. It's Cerencioni here trying to stay with the offensive threat of Tamara Tumic. She does just that, wins the ball back for HU. Ball sent ahead and out of play. Saw the referee even get in on the action here on the sideline. Chelsea Hindra will be the one throwing it in for the Cougars. Try to work down the left side. Once again, it was Trumich popping this one up to herself, but losing possession. Looks like that'll be off the Foresters, and it's another throw in for the Cougars. Tamara Trumich has played 1 goal this year, this being her second, I should say, 1 shot on goal. Another foreign influence on this team out of Germany. Has a bright future for this team as well. Foresters continue to play a stern style of defense here today. Not a whole lot of chances right now for Cleary as this one goes out for an HU throw-in. Sorrencioni will throw it in, and the Foresters lose possession. Once again, another throw-in. Cleary trying to avoid starting the season 0-2. Huntington trying to move back to 500. And right now they've got 17 minutes to defend that 2-goal lead. Indra with her third straight throw-in. Tries to get it to the box. The Foresters knock it away towards midfield. Shepard heads it on and nearly running it down for the Foresters again. Shepard once again gets on the end of it, and the Foresters try to run this one down. Really good defense here by Anna McGee. She holds off Lucetti, who's just into the game, and able to keep her away from running that down. Looked like the Foresters were away there and had a chance for maybe a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Good defending there by Sorrencioni. She holds off the offensive player for Cleary and has it back now on the right wing. Plays it ahead, and that's Weiss who's back in the game now for HU. Foresters completely fine with using some time, but they'd love to add a third. Shepard uses her speed to turn the corner. Tries to go through the defender, knocked backwards and can't do so. Cleary repossesses. Cleary out to the right side now, trying to use both sides of the pitch and open up the field a little bit. Foresters intercept once again. A really good game here so far today by Madison Pamakata. She's done a great job leading this defense and really sniffing out any kind of attack for Cleary today. One of the lone seniors. She started the first game of the year as well. She had 1 shot on goal. Last year she had just 3 shots alone and 1 shot on goal. So trying to get her offense going as well this year. Foresters work it out wide as they continue to try to find ways to add on here. 15 minutes remaining. Stepping up and intercepting this one was Kayla Allen. All the way back to Arnie. Arnie over to Sorrencioni. Sorrencioni with a nice touch past her defender. Now she can add to the attack, but it's ripped away just for a moment and knocked out for a throw-in. Talk about an impact freshman last year. Sorrencioni played 18 games, started 17 of them. She had 2 yellow cards, 1 assist, 4 shots, 2 on goal. And she already has 1 assist here this year. She assisted the first goal of the season that came off the boot of Caroline Shepard. She'll have another throw in here. Right around midfield for the Foresters. Weiss trying to keep control, back to Sorrencioni. She'll switch fields over to the left side. And running that down was Pamakata. Still has it to the middle. Nothing there for the Foresters. Cleary knocks it away. Now trying to counter the other way are the Cougars. Good attempt, but Cerencioni right there again, able to stay on her feet, knock it away. And it looks like a free kick is going to be rewarded here to the Cougars. So a chance for Cleary to send everyone forward and try to get into the scoring column. Cut this to just 1 goal lead. If they can do so, they still have over 10 minutes remaining. It'll be Anna McGee who triggers this free kick. 1 shot, 1 on goal already this season. McGee, freshman out of Lapeer, Michigan. She'll send it into the box. Sent towards goal and just wide. A decent attempt there from McGee. She took a long shot and it at least forced Ernie to get up and take a peek, but no save needed to be made there by Ireland. It was a long attempt, but really not too far off. It looked like Arnie had it covered, but once again, if you're Cleary, you're looking for any way possible to get a goal towards your name here with just 12:55 remaining. Mary sends this one forward. Shepard able to knock it out of bounds, but it's going to be a Cleary throw-in. Hindra throws it in to start here. Shepard runs it down and knocks it out of play. There's a 5-inch difference in height between Shepard and Hindra, and those two have been battling here most of this second half. Already seen Shepard bag 1 goal here today, Weiss with the other. Foresters with several other chances. HU lets this one roll out. It'll be a goal kick. Ireland Arnie looking for her first shutout of the year. And HU looking for the first win. She'll knock this goal kick up past midfield. Shepard on the end of it. Hindra gets it down to her feet, and Cleary back in possession. Sent up ahead, but that'll once again go out for a throw-in. Foresters throw it in, lose it right away, trying to get it back, or the Foresters midfielders can't do so. Hindra plays it to the middle. Nice job there by Hooley coming back and pulling it away, and now the Foresters maybe have some numbers if they can push it up the pitch. Hooley working a 2-man game with Sanderson. She still has it on the left wing. Nice touch past the defender. Sends it into the box, but no one there. McGrath able to pick it up. It was a really good run by Hooley. Just no other Foresters in the box to get a shot on goal. McGrath will send this one towards midfield. Foresters try to win the first ball, and they do, but the second one's down to Cleary. And now they knock it ahead, but stepping in once again is Allen. Foresters work through the middle, out wide to Cotter. Columbia City native in her senior year with the Foresters, trying to play it up to Shepard, but knocks it out. It'll be a Cleary throw-in. Hindra trying to figure out where she needs to throw this one in at. Looks like there might be another substitution for one of the sides with just over 10 minutes remaining. Hindra throws it down the line. Cotter battles it away. And then the Forester is able to come up with possession again. They'll play it through the back. Forester's back in the middle. Good ball up to Weiss. She loses it for a moment, and the Foresters recollect. HU now trying to move it up offensively. Shepard gets a one-touch on it, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Foresters right around midfield. Just a little bit too hard of a challenge there by, it looked like, Tumara Trumic. Trumic coming in and catching the foot of Theard, and that's a Forester free kick. Ball sent ahead for HU, finds the feet of one of the offensive players, but then quickly knocked away. Cleary trying to get it out of their own side of the field, and a foul on Weiss will give Cleary another free kick. Forrester's working through the back. They try to get the ball to the middle. They've done a really nice job possessing it here with this lead and holding on. Cotter, nice touch around the defender. She moves up the pitch. It's knocked away. She's knocked down, but no call. Forrester's back in possession off to the left side. They'll work it through the middle. Couple of Forresters here to make a run. Down the left side, a chance and a nice save by McGrath. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty kick for the Forresters. HU had a chance down the left side, and coming out and making too much contact after that shot was McGrath, taking down Hooley. And HU now has a chance to make it 3-0 here at the penalty spot. We'll see who's taking this penalty kick for the Forresters. It looks like it might be Hooley, who was just fouled. McGrath probably a little unlucky there to give away that penalty, just coming up to save. So it'll be Katie Hooley, the sophomore out of Plain City, Ohio, who gets a chance for her first goal of the year. And she can't deliver as McGrath gets down to her left and makes the save. It looked like Hooley just tried rolling that one in and couldn't do so. So it stays 2-0 as Hooley just didn't put a whole lot of velo on this. And McGrath used the outstretched arm to go and get it. Still just 2-0 Forresters. Indra back the other way, knocks it out of play. It'll be a throw-in. So probably nothing too concerning about the miss since it's a 2-0 lead, but Hooley just didn't give it enough juice there, and it cost the Forresters potentially a third goal in this one. Less than 7 minutes left. HU trying to collect win number 1 of the 2023-2024 campaign. Pretty decent crowd out at King Stadium today. A lot of people coming out and enjoying the heat. Nearing September in Huntington, Indiana. You never know how quickly it'll have a chance of snow or frost in the next few weeks. Cleary, working again. And the Forresters rip it away out of the back. It shouldn't be Forrester ball, and it's actually going to be a free kick for HU. So no yellow cards here today. A pretty clean game. There have been more fouls here in the second half than the first. You see just 2 defenders coming together and taking out a Forrester, but nothing too crazy there on that foul. Cleary running out of time, trying to make something happen here at the end of this match. Even a goal maybe just to take some momentum with them. They got a 3-hour bus ride home after this. Cleary with the throw-in. HU regains possession. Forresters working it ahead, intercepted. Good step up there by Cleary on defense. That was a nice move by Kristeniak to get in front of that one. HU just no breathing room right now for this Cleary offense. Kristeniak back on it. She sends it ahead. It's headed on towards the box, and Ernie's going to step up and rip that one away. And she continues to be on her toes and provides really solid goalkeeping here today for HU. Ernie sends it deep. Shepard trying to get on the end of it. It's missed by the defender. Shepard just barely misses coming up with that one. McGrath sends it away, and it looks like it was another foul on the Forresters. Shepard was looking for a brace, her second goal of the game, just a few inches away if she could have beat McGrath to this ball. .4:15 remaining. Cleary desperately trying to find a way back into this one. HU defense has been really, really solid, and especially here in the second half, just not many chances for the Cougars. Maybe some of the best offense, though, coming from Calvi Montez, who gives up the ball here to a teammate. Nothing there. HU recovers in the midfield. HU working through the midfield as well. Calvi Montez intercepting, losing the ball here, though. And now HU has a chance to run and rip down in the middle of the field. That could be our first yellow of the day. It might just be a plain foul, but a pretty tough foul there in the middle of the pitch as HU is off and running, and maybe a tactical foul at that, as a couple of numbers heading the other way for the Foresters, just unable to get that off before. From the center line, this one's sent towards the box. Shepard trying to get on the end of it, can't do so. Cleary will recover the loose ball. Foresters continue to push it offensively. Fall up a little short here now within just the last 3 minutes of this match. HU, good defense once again, and no foul this time as it was Hooley who went to the ground. Nice interception again for the Foresters. They're still pressing forward here, just a few minutes left. Shepard turns, gets it to her right foot, still on her right foot, swings it in, and McGrath knocks it away, and still loose around the center box. The Foresters unable to get a goal, but still hold possession. Big collision in the middle here. This ball's sent ahead. Shepard tried one-touching it to her left foot, loses it. Cleary back in possession. Shepard really looks solid right now offensively, but Cleary now the other way is on the run. This one's sent ahead, just two defenders, now to the middle, shot and score! But it looks like Calvi Montez might have been offsides. Absolutely perfect technique by her to net that one in the upper 90 part of the right side of the goal, but just offsides. That is the second goal today disallowed by the side judge here for the Foresters today. Really maybe dodging two really close bullets. Sophie Shepard back on the ball. She loses it, and then a big collision here, and now a little extra going on. Shepard had the jersey, it looks like, and that's going to be a straight red card for the Cleary Cougars. It looked like Shepard maybe had the jersey of the Cleary player, and it was Kristiniak in her that got into it. That's already Shepard's second yellow, but Kristiniak's out of the game after a straight red. See Shepard kind of have a hold of the jersey, and then Kristiniak reacts with a shove to the face, and she's now disqualified. And McGrath trying to have a little chat with the main referee. Really, this late in the game, though, you probably just let something like that go if you can, and avoid picking up a card, either one of the players. Take a look at this again. Shepard kind of had the jersey, pulled her down. I don't know if it was necessarily ill intent, but then Kristiniak responds, and she's now out of the game for the last 30 seconds or so. Helena Stevens will be the one taking the free kick. Not a whole lot of game left here today. Looks like the Foresters are going to grab their first win of the year. And they're looking to build a really solid program here back at HU. Stevens will play it in once she's cued by the referee. Sends the ball toward McGrath, and that's just going to fly out. So it'll be a goal kick with 1:15 left in the match. Cleary looks like they're going to fall to 0-2-0 on the year. No wins, 2 losses, no ties. And the big foul again here in the middle, as now the game's really starting to become pretty physical. And the Foresters will once get another free kick. It looked like that was Alyssa Kranick that got in the middle of that one and just shoved the Foresters from the back. But either way, just 38 seconds remain. All the way up to take this one is Ernie. 30 seconds left. Foresters maybe looking to just add one more. Ball knocked down and then knocked away. Cleary back in possession. Montez rips it away, but the Foresters get it back in the midfield. All the way back here to the back 4. The Foresters looking to just drain this clock out. Cleary in the middle. They'll take one last rip on goal, and that should do it. The Foresters are victorious here today, 2-0 over Cleary University. A very chippy match at the end, but it was Paige Weiss and Sophie Shepard that did the scoring today for the Foresters. And after a season where they only won 2 games, already in their first 2 games, they're 1-1 on the season, and that's got to be a pretty good feeling for David Lewis's squad here today. The Foresters will take a little bit of a longer break in their season now, kind of rest and hopefully get Caroline Shepard back healthy as well. Her and her sister trying to be a dynamic duo on the pitch this year for the Foresters. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Thank you for working through our broadcast here today with some technical difficulties. We hope to be back up and running smoothly again tomorrow against St. Xavier. You can tune in to FDN Sports on YouTube tomorrow night around 6:50. We'll have some Huntington men's soccer for you. Thank you to the crew for working hard today, and all the fans for sitting through the hot heat. We'll see you back tomorrow night at King Stadium on the campus of Huntington University.